All right, let's talk about bargaining in China. And look, this isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's about learning an art, a kind of dance, really. It's a cultural game that, believe me, can be one of the best parts of your trip. So let's dive in and learn how to do it like a pro.
This right here, this is the golden rule, the first and most important one. Seriously, you have to burn this into your brain. It's an absolute law of the market, and it's a lesson that pretty much every first-time visitor learns the hard way.
And yeah, this is why that rule is so important. I was a teenager, a complete rookie. The vendor was super friendly, she complimented me, and just like that, I handed over a 100 yuan without a second thought. I walked away pretty sure I had just paid for her family's dinner for a week. My mom's face told me everything I needed to know. Never again.
So we need to completely reframe how you think about this. Haggling isn't some angry confrontation. It's more like a performance, a fun little back and forth. You can think of it like a friendly game of ping pong. They expect you to play, and honestly, it's way more fun when you hit the ball back.
And that's what's so important to understand about the culture of it. In a lot of these places, street markets, craft fairs, tourist spots, that first price isn't the real price. It's just the opening offer. They are fully expecting you to come back with another number. If you just accept it, it's almost like a letdown. You're refusing to even play the game.
Okay, so to make this whole thing super easy, we've broken the entire dance down into 5 simple, easy-to-remember steps. If you can master these 5 moves, you'll be a pro before you know it. Here they are, the 5 core moves to our dance: the opener, the reaction, the nudge, the counter, and of course, the ultimate weapon, the walk-away. Each one builds on the last, so let's break them down, one by one.
Step 1, the opener. It's really simple. You see something you like, you walk up, you look interested but cool about it, and you ask duo shao qian. That just means how much. Now the key here is your vibe. You're curious, sure, but you're not desperate. You're just kind of testing the waters.
And now for my favorite part. They'll tell you a price, and your response needs to be pure drama. 太贵了! Even if you think the price is okay, you've got to sell this. I mean, gasp. Take a little step back, look at that teapot like it just said something terrible about your mother. This is an absolutely critical move in the dance.
All right, so you've shown your utter disbelief at their price. Now, you show them you're still willing to play. You kind of lean in, maybe look a little hopeful, and ask, 便宜点. This is your gentle nudge that really kicks off the negotiation. It's your way of saying, look, I'm still interested, but that first price was nuts. Give me a real one.
Now, it's your turn to make an offer, and this is where you have to be a little brave. You have to aim low. So, how low should you go? Well, a really good rule of thumb is to start right about here.
Yep, start at half of what they ask for, sometimes even less. And then you say your number with confidence, followed by the word kuai. It's the casual term, kind of like saying bucks. So if they said 300, you come right back with a firm 100 kuai. Now they might laugh, they might act offended themselves. Don't worry, it's all part of the show.
So you've gone back and forth a few times. You're getting close to a price you like, but they just won't budge on that last little bit. Well, it's time. Time to deploy the single most powerful tool in your entire bargaining arsenal.
It's called the walkaway. You give a little sigh, you shake your head kind of sadly, and you say, na swanla, which basically means, never mind then. And here's the most important part. You actually, slowly and a little dramatically, start to walk away. Maybe give them one last little look over your shoulder.
This is it, the moment of truth. You might be screaming on the inside, please, please call me back. But you know what? 9 times out of 10, if your offer was anywhere in the realm of reasonable, you're going to hear them shout, okay, come back. That, my friends, is when you know you've won the game.
Now, we have to talk about something that might be the most crucial piece of advice in this entire explainer. You absolutely cannot and should not do this everywhere. You have got to know your arena.
So here's the deal. The bargaining game is for places like street vendors, handmade craft markets, and tourist spots. Basically, anywhere you don't see a barcode scanner. It is completely off-limits in a supermarket, a big chain store, or a restaurant with a printed menu. Please, for the love of everything, do not try to haggle over the price of your noodles. It won't go well.
And you know, here's the real secret sauce that ties this whole thing together. Just be friendly. Smile. Laugh a little. Remember, this is a game. The goal isn't to crush your opponent. It's to have a fun interaction where everyone walks away feeling pretty good. A great deal is so much easier to get when you're having a good time.
So there you have it. You've got the knowledge, you've got the key phrases, and you have the 5-step strategy. You are officially ready to go.
So just remember those dance steps, right? You ask the price, you react with a little bit of theater, you give them a nudge for a real number, you counter with a bold offer, maybe 50%. And if you need to, you've got the courage to walk away. You master that rhythm, and you've mastered the whole game.
So you now have this incredible superpower to get a great deal on pretty much anything you find in a Chinese market. But with great power comes a new challenge. The real test isn't just about getting the discount anymore. It's about stopping yourself from coming home with 5 extra suitcases of stuff you never even knew you wanted just because you got so darn good at the game. Good luck with that.